if I go like this, is that enough?
Yeah, because I don't think God's gonna punish you for
so
missing an inch of surface area.
This is where your ignorance comes out.
So
Yes,
Ibn
almost.
al-Sham Yahudi, do you consider yourself to be a Muslim?
Yes.
Okay, and tell us about yourself. I mean, do you believe in the Sunnah? Do you reject? Do you pick and choose? I don't know which one it
I
is.
believe in the Quran and the prophets, but I don't think all hadiths. I think a lot of hadiths are unnecessary and where it should be.
So what criteria do you use to accept or reject?
Let me just ask a quick question. Bin Sham al-Yahudi.
Ibn al-Sham Yahudi. Yes.
Yahudi. So, what's your criteria for accepting or rejecting a hadith?
Well, first of all, if it contradicts the Quran, then it should be rejected, and if it is contradictory with another hadith.
Okay, so let's say there are two ahadith that are contradictory on face value. Again, when we talk about contradicting the Quran and things, and we're going to talk about that in a minute, but I just want to understand your mindset. So let's say there are two. For example, there's the hadith that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was asked about whether you need to make wudu if you touch the private part, and he said, why would you make wudu? It's a part of your body. Another hadith, Rasulullah, if you touch the private part, you have to make wudu. So now these are seemingly contradictory. How would you reject one and accept the other?
So if two hadiths are contradictory, then well, if one of them aligns with the teaching in the Quran, then I accept that.
I'm sorry.
So if two hadiths are contradictory, both authentic, sahih, then the one that aligns with the Quran.
What if the Quran is silent on the matter?
Well, then I personally think that neither should be accepted.
So then you're back to square one, that you're only accepting the Quran.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I think that a lot of them are unnecessary and shouldn't be accepted.
Yeah, but do you accept the concept of Sunnah?
Do you mean the words of the Prophet?
Yeah, that they're authoritative.
The ones that are not contradictory, and I think a lot of them turn people away from the religion too because of how absurd they are.
No, but Can I
ask you a question?
I'm asking you if they're authoritative or not. You're not really answering.
No, I don't believe they are.
So they're not authoritative, because before you said that they were, but you just would reject the ones that are contradicting each other. Those are two different positions. Do you think that in principle the Sunnah is an authority or not?
Again, no, they are not authorities in Islam. I don't believe so.
So that's you didn't say that in the beginning.
Yehudi, I'm sorry, my internet must have I couldn't hear you properly. But once again, so those two hadith, how did you reconcile those?
Well, you don't. You just you don't accept either. They could be true, they could be false. But do
you make wudu when you touch the private part or not?
I think you're getting into semantics.
No, I'm not. It's a very practical. If you're Muslim, which you claim you are, then you make wudu, right?
Yeah, just because I do something, that doesn't mean that I do it because I'm supposed to religiously.
So yeah, I do.
I do. I
do
it.
You do have to make wudu. Okay, so
you don't have to, but I do.
You don't have to make wudu. Allah
It's in the Quran.
Doesn't order. Wait, hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me just chew this up. So you don't have to make wudu, even though Allah ordered it in Surah Al-Ma'idah in the 6th ayah.
Well, how you know? Because how you do it is
in the Quran. Open Surah
Al-Ma'idah. No, it is in the Quran. It is in the Quran.
Okay,
but
good.
How you're meant to do it is we know that from Hadith. It's not specific.
No, poor Miskeen. Allah, I feel bad for you, bro.
Read the verse
Have you
then.
actually,
Read the verse.
have you read the Quran?
Yes, I don't read it in Arabic. I'm not an Arab.
Okay, so what language do you read it in?
English.
Okay, so let's go to Surah Al-Ma'idah, 6th ayah. Do you have it with you?
Let me hold up. What surah on which verse?
Surah Al-Ma'idah, 6th ayah.
Okay.
Go ahead, bro.
Sorry, which verse is it? I'm on the surah online version.
What?
Surah 5,
Al-Ma'idah.
ayat 6.
Starts with "O you who believe."
Yeah,
There's
I
only
see.
one ayah, so go ahead, read it.
Yeah,
bro.
but which verse? Which verse is it?
6.
The
Okay.
6th ayah, number 6.
Okay, I'm on it.
1,
I'm
2,
on.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Would you want me to read it?
Yes, please.
O believers, when you rise up for prayer, wash your faces and your hands up to the elbows, wipe your heads, and wash your feet to the ankles. And if you're in a state of
Okay.
full pure
Okay,
impurity, then
we're good. You're good. Okay, so here is this an amr? Is the order of Allah?
Yes, I was mistaken on the wudu, but my position still remains.
You were mistaken on a lot
In fact-
of things. We're just getting started, Ben.
No,
Take it
this
easy.
actually aligns with my position.
Hold on. Take it easy, bro. Take it easy. You said you don't have to make wudu. It's an amr in the Quran. It's an order in the Quran. So first thing, it just sets the principle that you don't even understand the Quran. But let's now talk about how do you make wudu. It's Allah ordered it, right? So when you rise to make salah, you wash your face, right? How much of the face do you have to wash?
Let me go back to the verse.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it doesn't specify here.
So what do?
I don't really see that's the thing. I don't think
make wudu?
you don't. No, I do. I just wash my face. I don't measure how much.
How do you wash your
what
face?
surface
No, I mean,
area
do
is.
you wash the whole face? You just splash water on your nose? I mean, the face is. You could just put
I
water
just
right here. That's kind of. You just do whatever
Yeah,
you
it's
want.
not specified in the Quran, so
Well, so this is interesting, right? Because the order is in the Quran, but you're taking your own idea how to do it instead of taking how the Prophet ﷺ taught us. Now, who would understand the Quran better, you or the Prophet that it was revealed to? Because the Prophet ﷺ specified how to wash, right? Many ahadith on it, but since you don't believe in them, now you're making up your own way. You're saying you can do anyway. Now, for example, when you wipe your head, how much do you have to wipe? Because the Quran in the Quran, what does that mean? What does the ba mean? Is it for tab'id?
I don't speak Arabic, so
Bro, it's not about Arabic. It's about understanding the ayah of Quran. What does it mean to wipe the head? Ru'usikum ba here. I mean, if you don't, how much of the head do you have to wipe?
it just says wipe your heads.
Well, what does that mean? So this is my head.
It means to wash water on your.
If I go like this, is that enough?
Yeah, because I don't think God's gonna punish you for missing an inch of surface area.
This is where your ignorance comes out, right? Because you
Well,
don't.
no. Wait,
Hold on. No. Forget respect. Listen to me. When we're talking about the Quran, you can't play with it. It's not something for you to go and take shots at, right? As those of you, as Brother Muhammad, I'm sure since he's been in Egypt, and other brothers, Mansour and them, who studied Arabic, I don't know about other brothers how much, you understand there is a ba, right? If you have to understand the Quran, inna anzalnahu Qur'anan Arabiyya, Allah sent the Quran with a very specific language. And you haven't even taken the time to study the language of the Quran, and you're here trying to argue against whether you need hadith or not. When you look at ba, it, as a Saybawayh another said, it cannot come for tabi'id, it cannot come here in the Quran for a part of the head, right? So now Allah specified this in the Quran, and it was explained through the authentic ahadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, right? But here, instead
So I have to speak Arabic.
Hold on, let me finish.
Is that what you're saying?
Let me finish. So instead of trying to understand the Quran itself and the language of the Quran and going to the scholars who study and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the one that the Quran was revealed to, without seeing what he explained about it, you just made up your own idea. and that invalidated your wudu because you didn't do wudu correctly. If you didn't do wudu correctly, your salah is not accepted. And yes, Allah will punish you because it was obligatory upon you, as salah is obligatory. Those that are the aspects of salah, like wudu, is obligatory upon you to learn. So, Ben Sham, Yahudi, why don't you go and learn the Quran before you go and debate in things? Learn from a scholar.
When you're washing your head, right? Yeah, you're not
don't wash
always
your
doing
head.
it.
Wait, hold on. You don't wash your head.
Wipe
you
it,
wipe
wipe
over
it,
your
yeah.
head. There's a difference between ghasl wal masah.
When you wipe your head, you're not doing it in the same exact path every single time. Same. So
Yes, you
it
do.
doesn't
Yes, you do.
actually
Again,
matter.
you're wrong. When you wipe your head, you have to wipe your head in the way the Quran has ordained, and this is explained to the Arabic language, and then to the Sunnah, the authentic way of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You wipe your head from the beginning, where your hairline begins, all the way down to where the hairline ends, and then you come back according to the mustahab way. But this way is something ordained, right? Now,
In what? In the Hadith?
When in the Quran itself, because
we
like
read
I
the
said,
verse. Yeah.
but the problem is you can understand the verse because you just read.
Sorry to interrupt.
Can I?
Guys,
Can I just
sorry to interrupt? Yeah, I believe Ibn al-Sham, you joined before as Adam, didn't you, on other streams?
No, I don't know.
It's not really funny, man. Look, if you're going to be sincere, we respect you when you come here. We do treat you with respect. I think you should show some respect in return. When you keep joining with different names and trying to troll people like this, it's not really fair.
How am I trolling? I'm asking since I'm debating sincerely.
Are you Adam from the other streams?
Why do you change the name every time?
Adam or Sam,
Yeah.
No, this is.
Are you Adam?
No, you guys are confusing me with others. That's what.
No. You're laughing because you got caught out.
I'm laughing because
you got caught out.
I'm laughing.
That's why you have the A in the background. You forgot to change that, probably.
Really? So everyone who comes in with the green A has to be this one person you're talking about.
You're the same guy from last week.
Thanks for your time, man. Don't waste our time next time. Take care.